Hello, welcome back to Monster Train. This is probably the last episode that I'm gonna record. Feeling a little tired, a little fatigued. Monster Train's not a game that I really like playing for an extended period of time right now. Hopefully that changes with the DLC. But I'm gonna get one more down just to be safe. You know, this will be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. In case of disaster, I should probably get one more because if like I get piled on Friday, then the Saturday episode will be bad. But I'll probably just record one more episode tomorrow, and then I will be ahead and fine. But yeah, you know, it's just covering my bases. It's nice. I should really try to put aside time to record like this. I do like having batch recording sessions like this. I just it's hard for me to fit it in right now because I have much to do on my Fridays and Saturdays where I normally am not streaming. Because I record with Cranberry and then I raid in WoW, and then afterwards people want to do stuff in WoW, and it's like the only time that I get to, so hard for me to find time. And I don't like recording big batches during the day, but I really should. Like, it's not like I don't have time, I just don't want to use it on recording. Like, I don't spend my afternoons recording. I spend my afternoons spend my afternoons doing school, and then I spend my evenings talking to some friends before the stream. But I really should record, and I should record more. I really feel like I don't record as much as I should. I feel like I should have 2 videos a day coming out. I just don't. But hopefully that'll change. I'll find something that I want to do a series on. We'll see, though. We'll see, right? Anyway, hope you're doing well today. Final episode in this little session that I'm doing here. It's what day is it now? Friday? I think today is Friday. Hope you're having a nice weekend out there, or excited for the weekend nonetheless. Wednesday, Thursday? Yeah, that's right. Today should be Friday. Let's get to it, shall we? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It's the start of a new cycle. Very exciting. Hellhorned X out Umbra today. Double Barrel Daedalus, Curse Spell, Sap Seraph, Fortify Pack Morsels, and Imp in the Box. Coming off 2 pretty interesting runs. The Primordium run was brainless, and the Little Fade run was a very enlightening run. Take Vapor Funnel. Good to play the classics, you know? By now, the video should have gone up. The tier list video should be live, and I do think that Prince is just the baseline character. He was probably the first character they made with Plink and Torch. Vapor Funnel counters this. It's just a concern of, well, you know. This trial should be fine. Hypothetically, this trial should be positive for us. Here's what I'm thinking, right? I draw 1 Plink, 1 Torch on turn 1, which is not an insane outcome. Yeah, it's an expected outcome. I kill these 3, and I place Prince top floor. Let's see what's in the Imp box, too. Molting Imp. Molting Imp's an interesting one. What I want out of this, I'm not going to play Molting Imp, I'm going to play Welder Helper here. What I want out of this trial is I want to have Prince take home a kill on one of these clergymen. That's the reason I took the trial. So that Prince can then kill here. Wouldn't have needed to, I suppose, because of Collector, but this is fine. Absolutely, this is fine. Because you get what? 10? So he's going to be at 37? Crack open a pack morsels, we get like 2 more damage morsels? Yeah, or 3. And now we're fine. And to get rid of these morsels. But now we should take 0. We should now be positioned to take no damage. And by should, I mean we are positioned to take no damage. Should have pinged the 5-1. There's no reason to leave that alive. Yeah, there's no reason to leave that alive. I'll just kill it. Correct. Okay. Really good first combat. Very, very happy with this first combat. Of course. This is a really, really strong starter. Like, the cards that we got to start with are really good. Plink is a good card to start with in these first 2 combats. It's a very strong card. And then we have Torch. So backline is just not an issue for a long time. We have Imp in a Box, we have Pack Morsels, we have Fortify. 3 0-cost cards with pretty good impact. decent. I was hoping to see Welder Helper here. Welder Helper would have simplified this run a little bit. Unfortunately not. Molting Ip is fine. I don't want him though. Prismal Dust is okay. I think I take it. I think I do take it here. And I just live with it. Sapsara. First spell. I think I take it. I'm trying to think of what I do for frontlining for Prince here, right? That's what I'm working on. I was thinking about going for an Umbra unit. Without Space Prism, I'm not going to. If I had seen a Space Prism, I would go for an Umbra unit here. I'm gonna go left. Multi-strike +5, +10, and damage shield 3. This is strange. Quick water sip while I think about this. It's really weird to see multi-strike and good units for multi-strike here and not take them. Like, doesn't it feel wrong to not take Brandon here? And just slap a multi-strike on him? But I think it is wrong to take him. Alpha Fiend. I don't know, he's not gonna do a whole lot. Is he? Maybe he's fine. Sorry, I leaned back in my chair. I'm gonna bring him closer. This is the last episode, so I'm very, gonna be moving around a lot because I'm a little tired and I stay awake by changing positions. Really what it's gonna mean is you're gonna hear my desk creaking more often, but anyway, it's really, really weird to skip this, but I think this is not worth. I just don't think it's right to take Alpha Fiend and throw him multi-strike. And Brandon Warrior just doesn't seem good either here. I don't know. It feels really, really strange though, doesn't it? If only I had the other Prince. If I had the other Prince, this would be a no-brainer. You take Brandon, you give him multi-strike, this run's a 1 run. I think I'm sitting on this choice for a while, but I really, really don't know. I think that I am going to do. I'm gonna take Alpha Fiend, and I'm not going to give him multi-strike. Although, what if I do it? What if I do it? All right, you know what? I'm gonna do it. It feels wrong to not take it. It feels so wrong. I think that it's good. Alpha Fiend isn't going to serve as our boss killing plan. He's going to serve as a way to get Prince's first kill, which is fine. What is, real quick, I don't actually know off the top. What does Prince go to on this line? It's 100, right? It is 100, okay. It's 100 and he basically needs 2 kills to be self-sufficient. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna move on. This was a really tough choice, I think. But we'll see. I'm down to grab the armor trial. Taking a unit draft is worthy here. And this combat is nice to see. Haste combat isn't bad here. Losing space top 4 is a little sad. Name a more iconic duo, right? Losing space top 4 and fucking haste combat. Ridiculous. But we're not gonna take damage from this combat. Throw a morsel miner into our Prince. I will save 5 health either way if I just play these morsels in front or behind. Like, damage shield I guess is worth slightly more, it's worth 1 more HP, but you know. Good work, Link. Worth 6 if I put this guy in front, which is worth more to me. And we take nothing because of Vapor Funnel. The main reason I took this trial is because of Vapor Funnel. This combat is basically free for us though. If I keep getting Welder Helper off of yeah, if I keep getting Welder Helper like this, then this combat is just fine. Or like this run is just fine. But if I see Welder Helper here, I guess is what I should say. If we see Welder Helper from this combat, we're in a good spot. It's not a guarantee. Obviously, it's unlikely I would go so far as to say. But if we do see Welder Helper, I think this run is a lot simpler. Because we can just throw Endless on him and roll. It is expected. So I think we're winning by taking armor cards. I want to try building a run around taking every armor card I'm offered. I don't know how it goes, so let's find out. Let's grab Fortify here. Making of a Morsel is okay. Like, it's a good card to play, right? This is a classic situation where taking Making of a Morsel is good because it gives us a card that's worth playing. It's something we're spending our energy on, which right now we only have, like, Prismal Dust, right? So, I think this is fine. These are not units I want to see here. You know, so here's my hypothesis. I'm gonna go down a really interesting line here, something that I haven't really thought of before just now. So a few establishing statements here. In Hellhorned, you build your own tank, right? As the crux of the clan is you put armor on a singular unit and let them just go out of control with armor, right? So it doesn't really matter who your frontliner is. So what I'm thinking here is, what if I use Morsel Master as my frontliner, and then he gets the added benefit of doubling his chump blocking morsels, and on top of that, it doesn't really, like, I just throw like 2 plus 25s on him and he's down 10 health, which doesn't really matter a whole lot. I'm gonna give it a shot, because, you know, we're playing with what we're offered here. I could also take Crucible Warden, mind you, but we're gonna go down this line and see where it leads. I'd love to see, like, demons gain multi-strike from this artifact. Ashes of the Fallen. Sure, even with just Infinite Box, I'll take Ashes. Now, Steelworker is a slightly better tank than Morsel Master. I mean, he's a lot better, but I'm gonna follow this line through. We're gonna see where it leads. Hellhorn Spike, Stygian Spike, Shroud Spike. Wow, we could follow. If you keep this line rolling, right? Keep it going with me here. Take Stygian Spike, or not Stygian Spike, sorry, Shroud Spike. If we just like spike a Morsel Miner into Morsel Master, doesn't this feel fucking awful? I don't know. Let's find out. This is an experimental run. This is a 3:30 in the morning run, but it's 3:30 in the morning and I've been playing Monster Train for an hour. Like an hour and a half, I guess. The last run was a little long. I squeezed in a chess game between this run and the last as well. Don't worry. I took a quick chess break. Been having a lot of fun learning chess. Don't Plink. Don't fuck me. Okay. Ooh. Like, is the question of this run here is it strong enough to just have Morsel Master doubling morsels into himself while you have Prince scaling? The answer to that question presently is, maybe. I don't know. We're gonna find out. I should have just played. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna take space so that I can fit an extra morsel on the floor, although that becomes less of an issue when I stop killing things with Blink, actually. So I probably don't need, although space lets me play top floor. You know, just I don't think it matters a ton, to be honest with you here. I think that, like, right now we're winning through having a bunch of defensive morsels pop into the run. Also haste. And this explosive. So, like, right here, I made a mistake. I made a big mistake. I didn't even think about it. I was busy thinking about Plink value. I killed both of the guys on this floor, and that was bad. Because I lost a Slay on Prince. That was an excellent hit. Great work. Plink here. Killing haste is good. It makes haste a tomorrow problem instead of a right now problem. Okay. That was fine. I am going to take damage from this floor. But we're okay. I hope. I mean, we're okay in this combat, at least. I can't do anything about this turn that I'm going to take damage from here. Impish Scholar? Gives me back Pack Morsels. No, it gives me back Shroud Spike. I throw this guy on a different floor, though. Yeah, because you back both because of Ashes, right? I was aware. And then you get Pyre Chomper here, and it just gets real weird, right? Yeah, it just gets like... It gets real odd when you see this shit happening here. You go, huh. So I guess I do still take damage because Prince can't kill the Forged Disciple in the back. No, I don't. Okay, so I do not take damage on this turn. If you had told me I was not taking damage on this turn, I would have said, are you sure? Because this is fucking wild. The turn we just had is, what the fuck, Plink? Holy shit, Plink hits perfectly to save me 2 damage. The fact, I will not mince words. Taking 0 damage on this combat is unbelievable. The last 2 turns are some of the most unbelievable turns of Monster Train I've ever played in my life. Like, truly just strange. Like, just strange. What else do I call it? Fucking wild is all I can really say. It has been a trip. But yeah, I guess our Morsel Master with Shroud Spike on Daedalus just killed him at 100 attack. Sure, why not? Trample Stone is good. Trample Stone's really good here. Yeah, Trample Stone's just really good. Okay, I was like, took a second, thought about it. It's really good. It is very strong. I skip here. Now the question is, what take? This is a draw energy run, and we're just gonna skip space. Draw first, I think. Fine. We have a few different lines here now. I'm actually gonna go Magic Shop over Steel Shop here. Steel Shop in the next line makes this a for sure. Take out Brain Stewards. So, what am I looking for at this Magic Shop? Honestly, I don't know. I'm not gonna come in here with expectations. I'm just gonna kind of take what they show me. -1s on making of a morsel is good. +20 consumes on Plinks are good. We want to make Plink a better one-off morsel creator. Remove consume. Like, remove consume pack morsels is not bad here. I will take it. And with taking remove consume, I think I just stop. Because I'm not going to be able to buy anything on the roll. Reaper 2 is fine. This run's really weird. There's a world where the line now is Big Spike making of a morsel into Prince and then give him trample. There's a world where the line here is to just throw Prince away and put everything on Alpha Fiend. I don't know what we're doing on this run. Mark of Invasion is actually bad to take. Actually, I'll take it. We have Vapor Funnel, which should neutralize a majority of the damage we would take from it, if we would take any to begin with. God, this run really needs everything. I really need space too. I think looking at events is going to be a strong choice. Double Welder Helper. Huh. Okay. I think I come back to those later. Because I want to ping away these. Also, I can't play them on the top floor right now. Okay. This is a hard run. I don't know what the hell I'm doing at like every moment I've played of this run. I'm not sure what's happening. I have to play double Plink up here, which makes me miss Alpha Fiend. So I play single Plink. I just play Umbra Morsel, it's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, and I like pushed off. I pushed problems to this turn by leaving, or like I pushed this off, right? And now it's a problem that we have to solve. I don't really have a solution to it. I'm just gonna kind of be sad about the damage that I'm going to take for this. It's not much, to be fair. Drawing into Morsel Miner, like 0-cost Morsel Miner on this top floor is potentially very good, so I will just accept it. I am unsure about this run. Like, I look at this turn right here and I go, huh, wait, am I just dying? I am just dying. Huh. I can't make morsels. Like, do I just lose in this combat? What the hell am I doing? Like, what am I playing right now? What dumb shit am I doing here? Because this is dumb shit. Right? Or is it secretly genius? I think it's not. I think it's really bad. But, haha, unless, right? Don't worry, my master plan is about to be revealed to you. Instead of losing, I am going to win now. Rubble morsel. Okay. I'll just throw damage shield down here. I don't know. You're looking at this run, right? You're looking at this run, I'm looking at this run, you're going, hey, what the hell's happening on this run? I don't know. This is an exciting run though. This is a fun run to me. This is one of those runs where it's like, huh, we're doing something weird that I haven't tried before. Now, at the start of this run, you may remember I said I want to try a run where I click on every armor card they show me. I lied. I'm not clicking Inflame. Maybe I could have taken Tiresome Climb and had it be okay. I want Grovel. I want more morsel generation on this run with no Gorge units. I want Engine Upgrade. Engine Upgrade lets me take space. Yeah, I take Engine Upgrade here for sure. I don't want more morsel generation on this run without Gorge units. Get me out. Survivability is all I'm looking for here. Plus 25 is it. I could live the dream of taking multi-strike on Alpha Fiend. If I go to Caverns first and there's an upgrade there, what do I take? I would take plus 25, so I'm going to... I'm gonna fill out my upgrade slots first. What do I want for Alpha Fiend? I want Large Stone. Do I want to put multi-strike on anything? I mean... I'm holding my head in my hands as I think about this Morsel Master solo carry run. It's really bad. I just take survivability. Okay, good. I'll take both of these. These are both good. Large Stone Alpha Fiend, perfectly fine. Damage shield on Morsel Master, good. And now I can go to this Concealed Caverns, and if I see an upgrade, I'm happy. And I really don't want any consumables from any other clans here. I would take Preserve Thorn Cyclic Awoken there. I don't want Wildwood Sap, as you can imagine. How did I get here on this run? Like, what did I do to land on this run here? I don't know. But the Large Stone Multi-Strike Alpha Fiend, I think, is going to perform exceptionally well. You put Large Stone Multi-Strike on basically any unit in this game, it's going to be pretty strong. Spell Shield hampers my morsel generation, so I'm just going to pass it. I also don't really need the money. I'd like to stop losing space top floor, though I guess it's okay. So I'm going to put Engine Upgrade bottom floor. I'm gonna put Alpha Fiend middle floor. Hang off that guy. Sweep is a bit of a concern. Not too terrible though. I picked up this Trample Stone and it's not going to make a huge impact on this run right now. Trample Stone is just something that keeps our options open here basically. How strange. I don't know what else to say other than how strange. This is a combat against Sweet Boss also, so I'm going to be putting all of my armor at Prince. Maybe I should be putting all my armor at Alpha Fiend. Like, I'm still not sure. Is Hornbreaker Prince my main carry on this run? I don't know, it might be Alpha Fiend. Like, is it Alpha Fiend? I'm not sure. It could be. This run's really desperate for space, I think. Okay, I guess I'll just end my turn. Trample is doing not much. More Welder Helpers, the better. The more welder helpers, the better, I know, but still. I know I just keep saying this run is strange, but I'm really at a loss for what to say about this run. I genuinely just feel confused. He kills this guy. Like, Alpha Fiend wins this. Who's carrying this run? It's Alpha Fiend right now. Eventually it's not Alpha Fiend anymore, I think. Impish Scholar gets weird. I like it. Impish Scholar gets a little weird. Prism Retrieval lets me pull into imps quicker. I'm okay with passing this, though. Where do I even go? I think I go left. Magic Shop upgrades are good, and I wouldn't mind seeing another event, though. I'm gonna go right. I changed my mind. I think removals are less valuable to me than events right now. I'm gonna freeze Shroud Spike. I'm going to cost down Making of a Morsel, and I'm gonna go take a peek at the event here. Purge a card, gain a card you'll love to see. Toss out flanks here. I think I do 2 and 2 at the removal rate. Rare Umbra card can give me Shroud Spike or Kindle. Shroud Mitosis is also good. Okay. Yeah, so I'm taking space for sure from Fel. Our backline solutions aren't great, and it is Curse Fel, and I didn't take energy, so these 3 things may lead to an awkward couple of turns here. Our first 3 turns, I cannot stop losing space top floor. It is a real nightmare. I'm just gonna eat ultimate penance damage here. I fucking hate you, Plink. Ah! You're kidding me, Plink. You're fucking with me, though. How could you? I have been saying positive things about this piece of shit. Oh, Plink. I can just stack my armor on this guy. I'm not convinced that stacking armor on... I think I'm supposed to be just stacking Alpha Fiend on this run, though. It's so strange, but... I think it's good. I'm playing Ultimate Penance Way to Contrition, so I don't take 1,000,000 from curses. If I were to play Pack Morsels on this turn, though, I would play just the 2 Way to Contritions. It's worth mentioning, though, it doesn't really matter here. Alright, Infinite Box. Welder Helper's a good imp. And I ping him. So, two important things here. One of them is that I don't play Pack Morsels on this turn. What have I consumed already? Plink? Right. Okay. Because of Impish Scholar, I'm not gonna play Pack Morsels. I'm just getting fucking murdered on energy here. It's ugly. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Don't fret, it's fine. Alpha Fiend is putting in work. Alpha Fiend is like really, really putting in work here. He does have a point where he falls off, but for now, very happy with him. Please, I pray I get Pyre Chomper. I'm not gonna count my cards, I'm just gonna play that right now. Pyre Chomper. It's so good. God, that's really nice. Okay. This turn becomes really strong if this Plink hits the 1-5. I'm uninstalling. Yeah, it's right to ping this. Okay. Hey, take an extra curse. It's like, it's not that big of a deal. I'm uninstalling the game. Today, I have said many positive things towards the card known as Blink. In the, today, or rather, in the co-op video recently that we did, the tier list, I was saying, I mentioned, we talked a little bit about Blink, and I mentioned I think that Blink is genuinely one of the stronger starting cards when you think about it from the perspective of like power level of the card, or however however you want to look at it. I think that it is a genuinely strong card. And then I get on here and I get Plink in this game and I'm just fucking pissed. Fuck you, Plink. I hate you. You're a real piece of shit. A shame I can't play Pyro Chomper here, but you know, it's okay. I couldn't because of the space yeah. You're dead. You gotta be. Yeah. Alright. Sure. I'm taking space here. Engine upgrade, I'm taking space. Alloy of the Ancients is strong. Shroud Spike number 2 is okay, but I'll just duplicate if I want another. Alloy of the Ancients gives me more survivability. It's like upfront burst survivability, which I really want. And space. Like I said, if every imp in the box gives me Welder Helper, this run is generally winning. I'm gonna go right here. I want Fire Health, I want Magic Shop. I don't really care for removals right now all that much. I'm gonna cost down... Which cards have been... I'm gonna cost down Packed Morsels so I can play it for free. Adding Consume is now worse. It's gonna leave. I did go to a lot of events here. I'm full health and I don't think I need Bone Dog, so I'm gonna just skip Bone Dog here. And skipping Bone Dog is good because it lets me toss a Plink. I've skipped a lot of removals to go to these events. I didn't hit anything too crazy, unfortunately. Ever go Brawler here? I think that this is the one world where you don't go Brawler because it is Sap Seraph. I think any other Seraph I go Brawler here. But Sap Seraph makes Brawler worse. Let's just go. Don't be Purifiers. Pyro Wings are a little awkward too. But this will be a good combat to see how Alpha Fiend is going to do into the late game here. Because I'm not really sure. Please give me Pyro Chomper. Thank you. It's good because now I can play Impish Scholar another time. Or rather, I can see what's in the Imp in the box, rather. I'd rather twice there. It's rather annoying. I'm aware. I guess I'd play these, I don't really want to float them. A good turn one, I would say. Getting the Alpha Fiend buffed up is nice. Yeah. Now, this is where we enter the Morsel Generation drought. I just have a bunch of turns where I go, huh, I just can't make morsels here. And then we also have turns like this one where I go, huh, I make a fat number of morsels here, don't I? Sure do. But yeah, need to be protecting Prince. Protect the Prince here. The Umbra Stone has not been paying out. I think that it is right to play it here, because I get to put it on Prince, and he gets to kill 2 enemies, and that's good. We'll play this. I can't play any morsels down here. I just play Engine Upgrade, I suppose. I throw these morsels out, I don't want to draw back into them. A shame that my 2 floors that I'm playing on... Oh, I just miss my next turn. That's interesting. Because of... Oh no, I have 1 energy. Sorry, I have... Right, forgot about the loss of Ember Drain. So here is an important thing to note. Playing Blink on these Light Wings isn't worth it because they're worth a lot of damage on Prince. They're called Light Wings, right? I think they are. Yeah, they are. You get Pack Morsels for Morsel Generation turns. Again, you know, you know what I'm gonna say. Is generally what I'm gonna say about this. I think it's fine to just take the health. It's 32 health. It's not anything crazy, but it's fine. We don't need anything too crazy to walk out of this combat, I don't think. We have a Prince doing 300 damage. That's plenty. Good Plank, but for what? 420 damage on Prince. Maybe that's not plenty, but we also have Prismal Dust, so fine. We can give Alpha Fiend 4 rounds. It really doesn't matter a whole lot. I think it's best to play it up here. I don't think it matters a ton. I think you play it on either floor and you're generally just fine. Alright. Do we beat Seraph in this run? How did we get here? This run feels like a fever dream. I'm here, and my prince has 500 attack, which is good. I don't know. I have no idea. Branding right's good. This is like good card. Fire Chomper's also worth considering there. Furnace Tap's good. Multi-strike on Prince towards the end can be life-saving. Potentially so. Alright. Let me go... I go Hellvent. I've skipped so much removal on this run, and I think that's okay. I want the Hellvent. What do I want to duplicate? I want to duplicate Shroud Spike. And Trinket Shop. Chain of Gems would have been nuts. It's a real shame when there's Chain of Gems here. I have no... So, big problem on this run. Big problem. I didn't address it at all. I have no backline answer, and this is Shade Wings. Like, really scorching hot issue on this run right here and right now. There that noise was again? I don't know what that sound is. It's not coming across on the video, I'm sure. It's coming out of my headphones. Give me a sec, I'm trying to replicate it. It's killing me. Huh? Oh, it's got it. Figured it out. Okay. I was scratching my face and my hair was rubbing up against the cup of the mic the cup of the earphone on my right ear, and it was making a strange little noise. Figured it out. Okay, I'm removing a torch. I'm pretty sure. Like I can take. Oh, I should roll. If I find Endless Impish Scholar, it gets real weird. Yeah. Sorry, almost missed this. I'm glad I checked. This gets strange. This gets really weird. I have truly, as I punch my microphone, because I'm going to sit forward and move my microphone back, I have no idea what happens in this fight. I think we lose. I'm pretty sure we don't keep up with the demands of Shade Wings. We fall behind and die. But, like, what if we win? I wonder if I could have taken March of Shields. Like, generally speaking, this should be losing. I'm fairly certain. I'm gonna engine upgrade down here. Play Alpha Fiend mid 4. Engine upgrade turn 1 is excellent. Should point out, of course. We drew Trample Stone. Oh, it's weird. Oh, it's so weird. Okay. What do you got? Sorry, I'm just thinking about it. I can look for free, right? I can play Alloy and play Impish Scholar, and I can still play Alpha Fiend. So the position here is odd. I'm going to look. I'm looking for Pyre Chomper, right? If I play this Impish Scholar again, there's 2 in here because of engine upgrade. Oh, right, there's engine upgrade. Okay, I slam this. I slam this guy. And then 3, 6, 9. Show me Pyre Chomper. Okay. Alright. I play Pyre Chomper. I now have 10 energy. So here's the important thing on this. Like there's much to do here. I have there's a few key points we need to touch on. The first key point is I want to be rotating out 2 cards in the consume pile, basically. So like I'm going to play a lot of cards here. Of course. I want Trample Stone on my Prince. Absolutely. That's for sure happening. And I don't need to bring back Imp in a Box on the next turn. It's okay if I miss it. But I'm going to have to stop playing these consumed cards eventually. It's just worth talking about. Play an Alpha Fiend here. I'm throwing Alpha Fiend a Welder Helper. I'm going to put the Welder Helper in front. Because then it is a little bit easier to deal with, I think. Because it just dies. 11, 30, kills exactly. If I throw it Alloy, it actually takes the whole round for me and lives, which is... I don't know if it's good or not. I don't know. I really don't know. This is a long turn. Welder Helper here. I have all the torches in the deck, so they should be killed off. Fledgling Imp is also here, and I don't know why. Fledgling Imp can just tank this round for you. He also mitigates the sap a little bit. For 6 rounds he mitigates sap, which is nice. Now, do I want to go to 5 energy here? Yeah, I mean, why not, right? There is an answer to why not, but I'm just gonna say why not and we're gonna move on. That was a long turn. It's a good turn too. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna crack the Impish Scholar, see what's in him. Prince kills this whole floor, right? That's nuts. That's really, really good. Let's see what's in this Impish Scholar first. Alloy and Engine upgrade, okay. So these are 2 cards that I don't think I play again. I think we let this turn just kind of be a wash. This dies, but Alpha Fiend has done what he needed to do. Prince is about to get triple kill. Triple kills, I should say. Fortify here. What's in our packed morsels? Yeah, it's fine to do this. And I'm gonna play Morsel Jeweler. And I'm going to Shroud Spike for 8. Because I can also get Shroud Spike back. Don't forget, I can get Shroud Spike back. Because this combat is real. This is one of the most confusing combats of this game I think I've ever played. God, that's hot. I don't know what else I can say about this turn other than God, that's hot. Will Smith. Let's see what we get here. Imp in a Box is a good one. Give me another Impish Scholar. Oh, it's so much. It's oh my god. Okay. Unfortunately, I did not hit Shroud Spike. However, we get the Umbra Stone out, which is equally strong here. I'm gonna remove this guy. Okay. Playing these Pyre Chompers now is not worth it. The energy is wasted, so I will not play them. Playing Packed Morsels now is not worth it. Okay, I think my optimal choice here is to just press end turn. I know it seems weird, but I think I just press end turn. And I think on the next turn, we win the game. I think my Prince just gained like 200 attack in a single turn. I'm fairly certain we win the game on this turn. Oh, I don't make a morsel, never mind. I should have played the other card. It's okay. If I had a morsel here, we would just win outright. Like, on the spot, we win. I think we win this run regardless. I didn't, there was no fanfare for seeing Transcendent here, because there's nothing this game can do to me. I'm already in such utter disbelief. I have no words. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and give this turn a big I'm gonna give this one a big Impish Scholar. Show me 2 pi. Like, show me something insane here. I'm ready. I'm ready to just be absolutely blown away. I only bring back 1 card. This can't be bad. 3. So 3, 6, 9, 10. Don't do it to myself here. What do you got? I'm gonna be fucking sick. Oh, wow. Yeah, I would call this insane. Whatever you want to call that, it is. Hey, sorry, I was like, my game froze there for a second. Oh. Wow. I don't think that there's anything I can say to you. Oh, what the fuck? There is something I can say to you here. What the fuck? Monster Train. Like, I can't play it because then I lose out on playing Transcendent on this guy because then I can't Shroud Spike him. I don't think I need to Shroud Spike him. My game is freezing every time I play Transcendent now. There's nothing I can say. There's like truly nothing I can say here. I have no words. I don't really have words to describe this combat. I thought I was playing a different run. I'm just, you know, mentally I'm here, and like here is like I'm putting my hand below my desk is the gag. I feel like I've done all there is to do here. Like, on the one hand, I could just keep chaining Transcendents and like I could ping them off and all of that. But for what purpose would I do this? I don't know. Let's throw some Pyre Chompers down for when I inevitably get another Transcendent. I guess I'm worrying about giving this guy Harvest when my Prince has 766 attack. I don't think it matters. I'm quiet, and the whole purpose of me making these videos is to talk, but I cannot put into words. I am having what I would argue this is the most unbelievable run of Monster Train I've ever played in my life. I don't know what else to say. Sure. I'm thinking too much. My game is frozen for a moment. Just give it a second. It's you can see it right there. Like, did you see that? What we just watched was the preview mode, which is something that I learned about from Dusk, who makes the rebalance mod. Basically, if you don't know, the way the combat is handled is every time you play a card, it calculates how that card affects the combat by just running a simulation of the combat after that card is played and then reporting the results. And every time we play Transcendent, the game just breaks right now. Because, you know. Why did I play this Transcendent down here, you might be wondering. I don't have an answer for you. I'm just gonna take my 64 damage shield and to end my turn. I just have like, I have all these things on this run, right? I have these 2 frozen shroud spikes. I have all these things on this run that I could be doing, and somehow, with just Impish Scholar, we ended up doing this shit. Handful, by the way. Whatever. I'm like, I'm playing cards as if there's any world where I lose this. I have fucking... My Prince does 1,166 damage. My Prince does 1,166 damage. Like, that's not from Transcendent. My man just does a fucking shit ton of damage because he's killed everything in this combat. He's at 1140. What the hell? In my mind, before I walked into this room, I thought of a few different ways I could see this combat playing out. I didn't see this one. I do want to take a moment and talk about this run, because this is another run that's different from the norm. This isn't something that I've played before. So, there's a few things that are interesting on this run. One of them is that I have a bunch of different options here, right? I have a bunch of different cards that I'm playing. I have these Shroud Spikes, I have Prismal Dust, I have the Furnace Tap, which I didn't use, I have, like, Making of a Morsel, I have Shroud Mitosis, right? I have all these different options here of, like, things that I could be doing. I have Branding, right? But then, right? You have... There's basically just a few key points to touch on here. Umbra Stone is good on Slay Prince. That's not something that's surprising. Umbra Stone on a Prince with a Slay effect is really strong. Alpha Fiend really overperformed here. I had low expectations, but Alpha Fiend blew me out of the water on this run for sure. He did great, even on the first enemy, right? It's easy to forget because what I think about when I think about heavies in the late game is 190 health. The first heavy had 140, and I think they often do. Alpha Fiend drops that into kill range for Prince. And in this run, he dropped it into kill range for Prince, and Prince had trample, so he wiped the whole floor and just snowballed out of control, like, absolutely insane. And then, like, the turn where I played 3 Transcendents in this deck, if you told me, you show me this deck and you say there's a turn where you play 3 Transcendents in a single turn, I would say that, no, there isn't, you're lying to me. There's no way. That turn is maybe one of the most statistically unbelievable turns of Monster Train I've ever played in my life. For all of the time that I spend complaining when things happen where Plink hits an enemy twice, right? I gotta tell you, watching that Imp in a Box make 3 Transcendents is unbelievable. It's unbelievable in my favor, so I'm very happy that it happened, but it's still unbelievable. I'm gonna go to bed now. This episode is a single run that's 53 minutes. Like, I truly think that the most exceptional runs of me playing Monster Train are single runs that somehow go an hour in this time period, right? Runs used to go an hour back in the day when I was still learning the game. This run went an hour, and I think like 10 minutes of it were on that turn with Transcendent. I feel like I entered a trance on that turn. Alright, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, do not forget to leave me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you in the next one, and have a good one.